Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Teacher Nick. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to explain about the basics that we need to know about project-based learning, the PBL. What is PBL? Project-based learning is a teaching method in which students learn by actively engaging in real-world problems and working personally on a meaningful project. In project-based learning, teacher makes learning comes alive for students. Students have to work on a project over extended period of time, probably a week or up to a semester, that engages them in solving real-world problems or answering complex questions. They demonstrate their knowledge and skills by creating public products or presentation for public audience. As a result, students develop deep content knowledge as well as critical thinking, collaboration, creativity, and communication skills. Project-based learning unleashes a contagious creative energy among students and teachers. In case you were looking for a more formal definition, project-based learning is a teaching method in which students gain knowledge and skills by working on an extended period of time to investigate and respond to an authentic, engaging, and complex question, problems, or challenge. There are 6 significant features for an excellent PBL. Number 1, the learning is student-centered. Under the guidance of a tutor, students must take responsibility of their own learning, identifying what they need to know to better understand and manage the problem on which they are working, and determining where they will get the information. Number 2, the learning occurs in a small group of students. This feature is meant to incorporate the element of collaborative learning. When students work collaboratively, they are open to more information and ideas, which could lead them to reach a better end results in their work. Number 3, teachers are facilitators or guides. In PBL, teachers are expected to facilitate and activate students' learning. Besides that, teachers also need to promote effective group functioning by encouraging active participation from all members in the group. In all, teachers must play a role in monitoring the quality of learning and intervening when necessary. Number 4, problems create stimulus for further learning. Problems or puzzles trigger desire in a student to figure out more regarding the topic. This unconsciously increases concentration, focused attention, and willingness to learn. Number 5, problems are vehicle to develop problem-solving skills. In order to achieve this, the problem presented by the teachers should be in the same way that it occurs in the real world. Last but the most important feature is number 6. The new information is acquired through self-directed learning, SDL. The students are expected to learn from the world's knowledge and accumulated expertise by virtue of their own study and research, just as real practitioners do. By doing so, students are putting their knowledge into practice and becoming reflective and self-directed learners. Why PBL so important? Number 1, it works. PBL improves student time management, responsibility, problem-solving skills, self-direction, collaboration, communication, creativity, and work ethic. Number 2, it improves student engagement. PBL demands students to design a project that answers a question. Even when the students know that the question is hypothetical, they still have to engage with the material to learn. They can't just sit back and just let the teacher talk. They have to stand up and get to work. Number 3, it is interdisciplinary. Real-world problems with a real-world solution don't have the answer just from one subject. Projects usually require reading, writing, math, history knowledge, geography, and science skills. Depending on the problem, the project may focus more on one subject than the others. Number 4, it introduces and incorporates 21st century skills. Number 5, it provides early exposure of the real-world job for their future endeavor. You don't receive information passively at work. You usually work in group to solve problems and complete some tasks individually. Bingo! That's where PBL prepares students to function in the 21st century working environment. According to the job website monster.com, the top 7 skills that the employer wants are problem solving, data analytic, social media, literacy, creativity, resiliency, business sense, and a willingness to learn. It sounds a lot like PBL, doesn't it? There are 12 important skills that a person needs to survive in the 21st century job market. These skills are categorized in 3 groups of skills. The first category is learning skills. The skills under this category includes critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. Second category is literacy skills. Skills fall under this category are information skill, media skill, and technology skill. While the third category is life skill. Among life skills needed to survive the 21st century are flexibility, leadership, initiative, productivity, and social skill. In all, PBL has few number of essential elements. They are driving task, significant content, the need to know, in-depth inquiry, students' voice and choice, critique and revision, 21st century competencies, and it involves public audience. Even though the use of PBL approach is quite recent in our country, that shouldn't be an excuse for us not to implement it thoroughly in our teaching strategy. The lack of reference and resources in Bahasa shouldn't stop us from digging further and strive to be at par with the global education practices and standards. PBL has been proven effective in many studies, and many teachers and educators all around the world has been using it earlier and find it beneficial for their young generation. As teachers, we are responsible to give the best for our students. Don't let our young generation being left behind in this global education trend. Let's work this out together. That's all from me this time. I hope you find this video meaningful and helpful. If you enjoy my video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you again in the next video. Assalamualaikum and bye!